We deal with paying $60 for AAA titles, monthly subscriptions, DLC packs, cosmetic items, paid boosts, microtransactions, and now we may have to deal with advertisements being smashed into the middle of our full-price games because greedy companies will never stop looking for ways to get more money into their pockets. This is a Wall Street Journal article. Marketers experiment with TV ads in console video games. Now, this isn't new. There have been minor tests going on in the past year or so from companies putting advertisements into paid video games. This isn't completely new, but I do think that this is worrisome because going into the next generation of consoles, this may become extremely normalized. Players are used to watching ads in exchange for rewards on mobile and social games, but will they tolerate them on a console? No, we will not. Marketers are putting television advertisements in video games played on consoles, an experiment in trying to reach younger audiences who are watching ever less traditional TV. In May, for instance, the Turner unit of AT&T's Warner Media ran 3 ad tests within UFC 3, a fighting game from Electronic Arts Incorporated. Of course, I would not be surprised that it is Electronic Arts that is trying this, because Electronic Arts is always pushing the boundaries with what gamers will tolerate, and of course, it's not very surprising that they're the ones trying to push the boundaries yet again. The ads promoted Turner properties, its animated series Rick and Morty, the sci-fi show Snowpiercer, and The Match, a celebrity golf tournament played by Tiger Woods, Tom Brady, and Peyton Manning. Oh, I'm sure that is exactly what the younger audiences want to see, is a celebrity golf tournament advertisement in their game. That's it, all right. They've got us. They've got us hooked. Experian plc, the credit reporting company, this month started a test within UFC 3 for its Experian Boost product, which aims to help people increase their credit score. The test ad features celebrity spokesman John Cena. Oh, I'm sure whatever you're selling, it's gonna definitely sell with John freaking Cena in the advertisement. Oh, I'm sure. Traditional TV is Experian's biggest marketing channel by spending, said Steve Hartman, Vice President of Integrated Marketing at Experian Consumer Services. But especially with the loss of live sports for much of the coronavirus pandemic, it has become harder to reach a large swath of younger viewers on the biggest screen in the house, he said. The way people are consuming media these days, you don't reach 100% of your audience on TV anymore. Of course you don't. The TV numbers were already declining, never mind with something like the coronavirus pandemic interrupting the few things that you actually had people coming to watch week by week. In exchange for watching 15 or 30-second commercials, which is optional, players don't have to watch them yet. As soon as they're actually legitimately implemented into the games and they're not just a test, they most likely won't be optional. Gamers receive points or other rewards they can use for in-game benefits, and that apparently makes the ads less intrusive, said Dave Morgan, chief executive and founder of Simul Media. Advertisements that you watch and receive in-games items for are even worse than them just being ads, because you're telling players, well, if you put up with the annoying things that we do that you hate, we will reward you. And it's nice to get rewards. I'm not against getting rewards, but you're basically trying to bribe players to not complain because they're getting something out of this. That's pretty shitty. Reward-based video game ads are common in mobile and social media games, but have largely been absent from console games played on TV screens. The canvas that marketers typically envision as they and their ad agencies create 30-second spots. Yeah, a lot of people are pretty accepting to the fact that mobile games have advertisements because most of them are free. When I'm using a free product, I'm not going to complain about there being an advertisement here and there, maybe to get an extra life. But when we're talking about an in a video game that we are paying full price for. I am not okay with seeing advertisements pop up all the time. Activision Blizzard, for instance, runs full-screen video ads within its Candy Crush Saga, Farm Hero Saga, and Call of Duty mobile games, but it doesn't do that in its console games, a spokeswoman said. When advertisements have appeared in console games, they have more often shown up on virtual billboards or other signs within the game's world. The National Basketball Association console games, for instance, feature signs other branding from league sponsors in their virtual arenas, said Eric Fisher, founder of consulting firm HJA Strategic Marketing and former NBA executive. I don't particularly mind if there's like a billboard in a sports game that has an advertisement on it, but it doesn't sound like that's really what they want to continue doing. They want to make them more prominent in our games. But, as it says, advertisement is beginning to creep into consoles in other ways, aided by the industry's shift towards downloading and streaming games over the internet instead of using physical discs. Gamers are notorious for howling at changes they don't like, and they have not exactly clamored for ads inside of video games that often cost around $60. But many online games are free, with publishers making money by selling virtual goods or rewards. Yeah, microtransactions that we all hate. Of course, gamers are notorious for howling about changes that they don't want, because most of the times companies are trying to push what we will accept. They're always pushing the limits. They're never just happy with what we've accepted. Like DLC, I am fine with the paid DLC route that most games used to go in. You used to pay $20 every 3 to 4 months for new content. You actually got items that counted. You got content. But now they always want you to pay for, with microtransactions, they want you to pay for every little thing. Character boosts, experience boosts, you have cosmetics, you have items that legitimately change the way that you play the game, and that is what people aren't going to accept. And can we also not forget that companies are already starting to raise prices of next generation games? They're already saying we're going to $70 with a lot of our new titles, and that is extremely worrying to me. If they start putting full-blown advertisements into new games that we are paying full price for, I honestly will reconsider what games I purchase. To some of you, you may think that it's just an ad, who cares, but I, like many other people, can't stand playing mobile games half of the time because of how annoying the advertisements are. Constantly popping up reminding you to watch something or to buy something, and I don't think I'm alone when I say I won't support full-priced games with advertisement systems, but let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Are you worried about the next generation of games and the possible ad systems that they will have, or do you think that this is all talk and nothing will actually come out of it? If you enjoyed this video though and found it important, please make sure to give it a like and share it, and of course if you did not, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.